and that is stress. And we move it through, man. We just move it through. But that is stress. Because a lot of men, because we live in this feminized, gay ass, faggot ass society, they think stress is bad. Oh, I'm not supposed to be stressed. I'm supposed to be happy. I'm supposed to be excited all the time. I'm only ever supposed to feel very good. I'm not supposed to feel all this stress and this suffering or whatever. I'm not supposed to feel this, but nigga, you're a man. How do you improve as a man? How do you improve in the gym? How do you get bigger muscles in the gym? How do you do that? Well, you have to lift heavy weight, and lifting heavy weight is painful. It's filled with suffering. It is filled with stress. You are stressing yourself when you're lifting a heavy weight, but it's from stressing yourself that you get stronger. So why aren't you just extrapolating this to your life overall? You should be stressed all the fucking time as a man. You should always be stressing. And with this stressing, you should be viewing it as a good thing because it is this stress that is making you stronger. In the same way, it is you stressing yourself trying to lift this heavy weight that is making you stronger. So it is you stressing in your life about your ambitions and your goals and what you're trying to achieve that will make you stronger. You should want to be stressed as fuck all the time because it means you're working hard. It means you got shit to worry about. It means you're trying to overcome shit. It means you're trying to solve a problem. Desire for greatness, desire for power creates issues. When you don't have desire, then you have no problems or issues. But that also means you remain a bum. It means you remain a weak little bitch because you have nothing that you're stressing about. You have nothing that is forcing your mind or body or soul to grow. That's why stress is such a good thing for men. Men are supposed to be stressed all the fucking time. You should always be concerned about something. Something should always be fucking going on because it's pushing you. You can handle the weight of this life, guys. You can handle the weight. It might be hard at first. Just like when you were benching that 135 last week, a month ago, that shit was hard as fuck. But now, a month later, you just boom, 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 crank that motherfucker. What happened? What was the difference? You were stressed back then. But why is it so simple now? You got used to it. You got stronger. Don't be looking for happiness and excitement and for you not to be worried about things. You should be worried, nigga. Your life as a man is going to be filled with worries because you're trying to be a winner. What winner is not stressed about some shit? What winner is not worried about some shit? How can you be a winner and not be worried about nothing? To be a winner, to improve, to get better at things, you need to be thinking about something. You need to be thinking about how you're going to develop. You're going to be making plans and strategizing. Only losers are not thinking about shit. Only losers want to be fucking happy. Because to be happy means to not worry about shit. To have nothing to be thinking about. To have nothing to be stressing about. To have nothing that you're suffering for. That makes you happy and content. Real niggas are always angry about some shit. About their lack of development. About how they're not going hard enough. There's always constant stress and pressure. I need to be doing more. I need to be doing more. And it's a good feeling. That's how you should always be feeling. If you're feeling that way all the time, you're on the right path as a man. Because that means your mind is being forced to develop and improve. To the point that you'll look back to the situations and problems you were trying to solve a year ago, and you're like, nigga, that's fucking child's play. Just like I gave you guys in the weightlifting example. 135 a month ago felt crazy, but now you crank that motherfucker. So the problems you're going to be solving a month from now, 2 months from now, 3 months from now, if you're going super hard right now and you're stressed and worried right now, are going to feel like child's play. Or the problems and issues that you're dealing with today are going to feel like child's play in comparison to what you're dealing with a month from now, 2 months from now, 3 months from now, because you're getting better. You can you're slowly learning to handle the weight of the world. You're learning to handle what it takes to become extremely successful. The reason why you don't have the success that you want right now is because you have not reached the level of suffering and pain it takes to have that level of success. You don't know what that shit feels like. Just like the reason why you can't lift the level of weight that you want to lift right now is because you're just not strong enough yet. So the reason why you don't have the ambitions, the success that you want right now is because you haven't reached the strength level. You haven't reached the stress level, the amount of stress that you are supposed to be able to handle to have that level of success. That's why you don't have it yet. That's why you have to Push yourself now, go through a bunch of suffering and pain and stress now so you can reach that level. So you get to a point that the level of stress and problems and worries you can handle is at a level where you have access to the level of success that you want. The amount of stress and suffering and pain and uncertainty you can handle is directly relative to the amount of success you're going to be able to have. If you can't handle simple bullshit and simple problems, why do you think you're going to be able to become this extremely successful man who's standing at the pinnacle of masculinity? Why would you be able to be like that if you can't handle these simple problems? If you're complaining about these simple problems and saying, I should be happy. That's stupid. So I want you guys to love the pain, love the suffering, love the stress. That's the point. That's what honestly makes us fulfilled as men. I constantly cite the type of media niggas watch and entertainment that niggas watch all the time. And I say, whatever, all the media that men watch, testosterone filled men, hot blooded men watch, it always involves a man suffering and going through trials and tribulations. It always shows a man that is going through a ton of stress to achieve something great every single time. So it's so funny to me that men will watch men struggle, regardless if it is like a real life actor or an anime or some shit. They'll watch a man struggle and go through shit, and they think their lives should not be the same. It's like, what the fuck? That's the point. You're supposed to, this is the journey. This is what you're supposed to go through. So whenever you're feeling the stress and the anxiety, think to yourself, this is it. This is making me stronger. This is making me better. And I'm pretty sure this is scientifically proven that your life actually improves when you view your stress this way. When you view it as something that is supposed to help you grow, it actually improves your life significantly. Because we often suffer more in our heads than we do in reality. So if we just shift our perspective and beliefs around the stress and suffering we're experiencing, that's what makes us better. Like, for example, if in the gym you thought lifting this heavy weight was a really bad thing, you would never be able to get stronger. Because every single time it starts getting hard, you would just drop the weight instead of fighting through the shit to get the rep done. So in the same way that you fight through it in the gym, you got to fight through it in your life with your goals and your ambitions and your mission. Because you will get stronger, guaranteed. We're built for this as men. God designed us perfectly this way. For us to sculpt ourselves into the man that we need to become. And the sculpting is very fucking painful. It's full of stress and suffering. But because of it, we become very strong. So that's how I want you guys to think, man. Think of stress as something that's supposed to give you power. It's beating the power into you. It's not taking away your power. You don't need to have fun or be happy or be excited. You need to work. You need to feel the pain. You need to feel every single fucking stitch, every single fucking stab, because you'll get stronger.